Here's something you need to know, if you don't know it already. Your personal reality dictates your reaction to every situation you encounter. Your personal reality, though, can be cued on short-term notice. Let me tell you an experiment that's been done, social psychology. A guy is on a videotape. He's a professor, and he's giving a lecture. And the condition is exactly the same. Everybody watches the same video, but it's two separate classes, two separate classes, two separate classes, and time in and time again, here's the results. In one class, the professor is introduced as being known for his amazing warmth, his personal qualities, and that he's a good scientist, but wow, is that guy somebody people love. The other introduction, given to another group of students, exactly the same in every other possible way, is you are about to see one of the most scientifically amazing minds that you're going to come across. This professor is looked up to and revered for his absolute research acumen, the amazing store of knowledge he has. You're going to enjoy this. Guess what people do when they rate that person? Just what you'd expect. The introduction completely shifts people's opinion. If they're given the introduction that the person is warm and engaging and beloved, they'll find him warm, engaging, and belovable. And with the scientific thing, they rate him as colder. He's the same person, but they rate him as colder. Not so warm, not so friendly, not so approachable. Wow. Here's the deal. You've got default presets for what you think about people. And you go around the world looking through the lens that already exists for you. You've got expectancies. You've got beliefs. You've got experiences. You've seen this before. I know what that person's like. They're probably like, because you're not just observing, you're also projecting. We always put onto a situation our pre-existing experiences and stereotypes and beliefs and expectancies. And if your preset is to be judgmental, above other people, sanctimonious, name a bunch of nasty things that would make you deliver a harsh judgment, that's what you're going to see. You're going to pick up, you're going to have like radar for 5 parts per million if it's a negative experience you've encountered before, especially with somebody who was primary in your life. So if you pick up just a little whiff of that, you're like a bloodhound for that one scent. And when you sniff it, you stop hearing, you stop seeing, you stop believing what they say. If you're on your way to success and you are open to it, if you believe you can find things that will support you, if you act as if you do the training, if you actually commit to the process of a business or a cause or a legacy project that you want to fulfill, boy, your presets are going to govern what happens from there on. So watch that. Pay attention. Your pre-existing notions are presets that lock you in, just like those people who were given, whisper in your ear, cold guy, scientist, that guy over there, but this guy, warm, engaging, big smiles. All you were was set up. Who you are and how you think and what your experiences are and what you bring with you gets projected onto your world. And that's what changes, what's possible for you in terms of prosperity. It affects it. It affects everything. It's across the board, across the entire board. Everything gets affected by that. Since you're a high achiever, you may know about this. High achievers often hit a wall. They're going along, they're having one success after another, and then suddenly something happens and they grind to a halt. And it's confusing because they're not sure what it is they've done wrong, if it's anything. They just know that they're not moving anymore the way they're used to moving, the way they have moved in the past. If you've run into like what seems like a ceiling over you, and you're kind of in a fog and you're mystified as to what's getting in your way, you can even kind of slide into a swirl of doubts and wonder if you've ever really achieved anything significant at all, and whether any of your amazing achievements that you've done were anything but kind of fronting or a little bit of a fraud. That is really negative and pernicious, and it doesn't have to be that way. I want you to go get a free report from me. Go to drkenchristian.com/breakthrough and receive from me this free report with action steps that are going to tell you exactly what to do now to get you going.